Williams. I'm here today with Vijilan, and unfortunately, you guys are just going to have to see my face because I don't have a deck. I'm just going to kind of tell you about Vijilan. We got 7 minutes, so I figured you guys get to look at my radio face for the next 6.5 minutes here. So real quick about Vijilan. So we've been in business now for 15 years. Therefore, we are pretty operationally mature. We work with thousands of organizations right now, from healthcare, finance, government, manufacturing, all those sectors, just to name a few. We also provide, besides our SIM SOC service that we offer our partners, we also provide, we like to call it like a lightweight incident response capability to help our partners contain, eradicate, and then also recover from those security incidents if there are any. Vijilan, we work with large MSPs all the way up to MSPs with, let's say, 3,000 employees, all the way down to MSPs with less than 5 employees. So we're pretty flexible. We help them implement our security monitoring solution for not just themselves internally, which is important, we'll get to that in a second, but also for their end clients. So just real quick, Vijilan, we are a Fortinet Technology Alliance partner. We have a lot of our close partners that work with Fortinet, FortiGates. We helped Fortinet to develop their SOC solution program. We also work with IBM, who relies on Vijilan to implement SIM infrastructure and log management solutions for their clients. So just, quickly to end this introduction and brag session on Vijilan, we're experts in this space. So the next thing I want to talk about, because we're channel only, we've been in the channel so long, we really understand what our partners struggle with. Lately, just because I'm on calls with MSPs, sometimes 10 a day, I hear struggles like hiring and retaining good techs. I think a few of the folks earlier mentioned those problems. All the way down to I get so many vendor calls, I don't know what to do. I don't know who to call back, who's the right vendor for me. So although we can't help you with the sales calls and we can't help you with hiring and retaining, techs, I can tell you a few things, hopefully, that will help you make your life a little bit easier when it comes to our service. So struggle 1, it's difficult to sell cybersecurity solutions. We get it. With Vijilan, if you partner with us, we actually give you an account manager where we have monthly, even quarterly calls, depending on your schedule, where we talk about strategies and tactics that our successful partners are using to upsell existing clients. That's a hard conversation to have with an existing client because, who's raising their hand saying, yeah, I want to pay my MSP more money? So we get that. So we'll help our partners come up with a strategy and tactics to use to have that difficult conversation with existing clients. And then on a side note, how do I sell to new clients or new prospects, right? And, just to be honest with you, our partners right now that are really, really successful at selling our solution, they just include it. It's not an option. So, and that's the way to go because ultimately it's not going to be an option. We are going to be a service just like the BDR service was back in, even now, you're not going to sell a managed services contract to a client without a BDR solution. And this particular service is going to be the same way very soon. So we help you actually put together a really good sales presentation so that it actually creates a wedge to the other MSPs that are talking to your client, but not even bringing this up because it's an option. So again, you get an account manager to help you with selling cyber because we know, that's a hard thing to do. Challenge 2, so many options. Every day I'm on the phone with our prospects and they're giving me new names of companies I've never heard of that provide the same service as Vijilan. And I'm like, wow, I've never heard of this. How are you guys supposed to differentiate and figure out who is the best vendor to choose? And a lot of those vendors that I'm hearing are also vendors that have been acquired. And not to say anything bad about our competitors whatsoever, but what I'm hearing is that sometimes, at least initially in that acquisition, there's a little bit of pain that some of the MSPs are having. So I just want you to know that acquisition is not in Vijilan's future. If you partner with Vijilan, we're not going anywhere. And then challenge 3. So you have clients coming to you with their cybersecurity checklist, and they're saying, I need a SIM, I need a SOC. But if you don't have a vendor on deck ready to go that you vetted yourself and hopefully using internally, you know, they might get swept up by another MSP. So I just want you to know with Vijilan, we can onboard your clients in an hour or less. And then what if I told you that not only we could onboard you in an hour or less, but that we could also do it with no agents involved, and we're vendor agnostic. So you can onboard new clients with Vijilan very quick, and that's exactly what I think your technicians would love to hear. And then you can check that box. So a little value that Vijilan brings if you choose us, some differentiators. Besides the fact that we're a premium security monitoring solution, all US-based, all of our security analysts are Vijilan employees. So if you ever call our stock hotline, you're going to get our employee, not someone overseas. No contracts. I mean, how great is that? So you can really align with your end client's contracts because we don't give you any. We offer a 30-day opt-out for every new client that you onboard with us. So there's really no risk at all in choosing Vijilan. We have a white labeled service. We also have 1-year log retention. That's kind of unheard of in the channel here. That's included in our pricing. So I hear my buzzer here. I thought, you know, when I practiced this, I was only like 5 minutes. So anyway, come out to our breakout session. We are offering a $250 Amazon gift card, and we can teach you in that breakout session how you can onboard every single client, all of their devices, to our SIM for $99 a month. And that's per MSP, not per client. So thank you, and cheerio, guys. Back to you, Matt and Kevin.